Actually gonna clean off my camera. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get started with just some upper body movements. I want you to make some big circles through the arms in all directions. And I just realized I closed out one of my timers that I need. Oh well. We'll work through just our traditional warm up here. I'll add in a little bit of additional mobility work just for the hips, but let's move through upper body first. Keep moving. Open up from front to back as well. Circles in each direction. You can reach overhead and pull down. All those different ways to move the arms. And then let's take it out. Find your side steps. You can take a little hop or a calf raise from there. You got it. A few more seconds. One more each direction. All right, come back through center, find your hip hinge right down into your air squat. All right, keep going, a few more seconds on these. You got one more. All right, bring it up, find your butt kicks from here. Few more seconds on these. Then we're going to move into some mobility work from here. You got another 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right. So I want you to have a light weight for our kneeling lunge work that we'll work into. So if you don't have that already, make sure you've got that within reach. But we're going to come down to our S-sit first. We're going to come really wide in that S-sit. So real wide. And you can have the hands behind you or you can have the hands out front. Obviously, hands out front are going to work the core a little bit more. I just want you to flip the knees from side to side. Really push that top leg down and just keep going. We'll just flip from side to side here. Whew. I am so sore. Tell you, getting back into like power yoga too, working muscles that I've been working. I feel super strong in my practice, but man, just a different type of work. All right, stop with the right leg out front. I want you to slide that left leg around. Again, hands can be behind you for support or not out in front. Let's do 2 more. Trying to get to a total of 5 here. All right, flip the legs. Let's take that right leg, just swing it all the way around. You want to set it down. I always talk about swinging it around, but you also want to set it completely down and then engage the core to help bring it back around. All right. We're going to come up into our kneeling lunge from here. So I want you to put the weight in your left hand this time. Right knee is out front. You're going to take that twist forward as you drop into your hip flexor. Just like that. Little twist forward. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. And let's switch it out. Switch the weight over to the right. Left knee is out front. And sink into that hip flexor and twist. Two more. And 1 more. All right, set it down. So we're actually going to do 4 things for mobility here. We're going to do them all more times through. So I want you to come into your down dog. We're going to work into some forearm slicers from here with some knee taps. But I want you just to warm in that down dog just a little bit. You can slide into your high plank and back. Taking just a moment on this first round. We'll actually do this a total of 2 times through. All right, come into your high plank. Come down to your forearms. I want you to clasp your hands here. And then we're just going to slide the shoulders forward and pull back on the exhale, just like that. Just a slicer to get started. Stay lifted out of your shoulders. Do 2 more. All right, now stack your shoulders, alternating kneecap taps. Just tap a little bit longer in this forearm plank. Core lighting up. You got another 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's come up. Last bit of mobility work. It's really strength mobility together. We're going to come back to our windmill. So maybe on this first round, you do really light. You can do light on both rounds, but you can have a weight in the bottom hand and then a weight in the top hand, completely up to you. I'm actually just going to weight the bottom fairly light just because we were just on the shoulders, but listen to how you feel. We're going to do both sides of the body. So right toes are at 3 o'clock, left toes are at 12 o'clock. Left arm up, weight is in my right hand, and let's go. Exhale to pull back to stand. Remember, chest and shoulders stay open on this. One more. Let's switch it out. So now my right toes go to 12 o'clock, left toes go to 9 o'clock. Open up. Oof, and let's move. One more. And rest. All right, we rest here. We're going to do that one more time through, starting back in the S-sit. So just working the mobility in the hips in just a little bit more. Grab some water though. Whew. All right, here we go. Let's start first in the S, just the switch. Playing, maybe hands are behind you, but if you can play with the hands out front, let's do that. And just work on, remember, this is really nice and wide through your hips, especially because, or through your feet, I should say, especially because if you've got your hands out front, you really want to create that space just to pivot. You might be scooting across the floor like I am. All right, meet me back with that right leg out front. I just like traveled across the living room. All right, left leg is behind me. I want you to swing that leg forward. Two more. One more. All right, switch the legs out. That right leg is behind you now. Let's go. You got one more. All right. Now we come up, right knee is out front. So I'm going to give you an option to change it up on this round. I am going to, I'm trying to think through this. Hold on. I'm actually not going to use any weight on this one. You can do what we did on the last one, but I'm going to take that deeper rotation. So when I say deeper rotation, I'm not going to use a weight at all. I'm going to slide right into that right knee. Left hand comes down, twist up and open, and pull back. Or you can do the same twist we just did. All right, so just move, make a decision. So this real deep rotation that I'm doing, you can actually do like up close to a wall and get your shoulders basically to slide down the wall. Really helps with shoulder mobility, spinal twist, all of that. Let's do one more. I am super wobbly today. And let's switch it out. All right, left knee is out front, like falling over. All right, let's go. One more. All right, done. All right, shake it out. Let's come up. We've got those windmills on each side. One more time through. Right toes are at 3 o'clock, left toes at 12 o'clock. Make a decision on the weight and let's go. Remember too, the more narrow your feet are, the harder this is. Let's switch it out. Right toes at 12 o'clock, left toes at 9 o'clock, and let's go. One more. And rest, done. All right. So where we are going, we're gonna do 6 rounds tonight. We've got 15 swings, 10 squats. So what does that look like? Don't use your heaviest weight for swings.
Don't we need to do the slicers again?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Let's do those. I don't want to miss those. Thank you. That's when my brain gets ahead of me. All right, meet me in down dog. And that down dog, let's slide forward to a high plank. Come down to your forearms, clasp your hands. Let's take those slicers. I'm watching the time on these. Use that exhale to pull back. And as you pull back, pull the pit of your belly in and up. Continue to press down into the ground to lift your shoulders up and out. Up towards the ceiling, I should say. Out sounds weird. I mean, out of the socket, basically. Give me another 3, 2, 1, and hold. Let's do those knee taps, alternate right here for another 15 seconds or so. You gotta keep going. We got another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, now we're done with that. So we are now coming into those 6 rounds. We've got 15 swings, 10 squats. With that, squats can be air squats. You can use different size weights for swings, for squats. Don't overdo it on the swings. If you end up not doing 15 swings each time, cool. Listen to your body. All of it can be done. All the squats can be done with or without weight. So just listen to your back in particular with all of these swings. So 15 swings, 10 squats, 6 rounds. We move in 4, 3, 2, and let's go. I'll call the minute each time. So we're working on the minute. We're 20 seconds out. If you need more rest, if I call the next minute and you need more rest, that's fine. There's going to be a good break at the end so you can catch up at the end. So don't push, especially if you feel like you need a little bit more time to recover. We got another 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Round 2. Whew. My back is angry. You got it. Keep going. You got another 15 seconds or so. We're at about 10 seconds out. Make sure you catch your breath. You got another 3, 2, 1. Third round. Let's go. We're about 30 seconds through. $20. 15. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Fourth round. You're about 30 seconds in. $15. 2 more rounds after this. You got about 5 seconds. Another 3, 2, and let's go. Fifth round. $30 seconds left. $20 seconds. Whew. One more round after this. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2. Last round. Let's go. $25 seconds. All right, you're gonna rest. We're gonna rest for about 2 minutes. So if you still need to finish up, by all means, continue through, finish it out. We'll take our break here, and then we'll move into full body, core, upper body predominantly movements for our final round of work tonight. Whew. All right. Get back to my timer. Give us a couple minutes here. All right. Just so you know where we're going, we've still got time here. We're gonna come down to the back with a single kettlebell for a chest press with some heel drops or leg lowers. So what does that look like? You're gonna have the one weight over your chest and hands will be up as the knees are in. Let me think about this. Hold on. Hold on, my brain is not working. Okay, let's keep the hands at the chest with the knees bent. We'll press and pull. That makes more sense. I had to think about that. I was trying to match the breath. So we're gonna do a chest press with the leg lowers or the heel drops. And then we'll come up for a kneeling if possible, or you can do it standing, bicep curl into a tricep overhead. Again, using a single weight, and then we'll come all the way up from there and do a double racked walk tonight. And you can do 2 different weights in that racked walk. So make a decision about what weight you want to press on your back with your core work. I want you to come over. You're either doing a straight leg drop or a heel drop, or you can do kind of that extended bend in the knee so that you get a little bit more work, but not a straight leg. So make a decision. Thighs squeeze together, hands at your chest. Big breath in, press it away, pull back. Exhale as you press away. That's really important. You want this to be challenging. We're not going to be here for very long. Let's do 2 more. Oof, 1 more. Set that down. You're going to come over to a kneel. Single weight once again. Bicep curl up to the tricep extension overhead. So kneel, pelvis is tucked, weight starts at your chest again. I'm going to open all the way up. Big exhale, curl, breathe in, exhale, press, 90-degree bend, exhale, extend. Just slow it down. You can have a gap between your knees too. Keep your low back secure. Pelvis is slightly tucked. It's a lot harder to do this kneeling, so you may end up using a lighter weight kneeling. Elbows tight on that tricep extension. Let's do 1 more. Oof, bring it down. All right, double racked walk. So we come all the way up. You've got 2 weights. We're going to walk for about 30 seconds here. Get it set up. And let's rack it up. And let's go. 30 seconds. Shoulders down your back. Stand tall. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Imagine a plank upright. You've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Set it down. Whew. All right, we're gonna do that 2 more times through. Whew. All right, we're starting back down on the mat. We've got 1 weight over the chest. Squeeze your thighs, knees stack, and let's go. Elbows are tight still on this. One more. Oof, and rest. Set it down. All right, we're coming up. We've got a kneel with a bicep curl, tricep extension overhead. Weight starts at your chest again. And open it up. Breath in, exhale, press. Find that extension. One more. And rest. We take a racked walk. We'll move in another 4, 3, 2, and let's go. We got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, we got one more round. One more. Whew. This one really fatigues out the upper body. So on the last round with that racked carry, in case I forget to say it, if you're using 2 different size weights, I'll give you a halfway point so you can flip the weights. We'll walk a little bit longer on that. Just make sure you're balanced out, that each side has gotten the equal amount of weight. All right, last round. Whoop, I got the wrong weight. Hold on. All right, coming down to the back. We've got our chest press with our heel drop or leg lower. Whew, and let's go. One more. And rest. Whew. All right. Let's come up. Biceps and triceps. Last time through on all of this. Let's go. Open it up. Press it up. Elbows tight. One more. Whew. And rest done. Set that down. All right, so we'll walk a little bit longer on this last round. I'll give you a halfway point so you can switch your weights out. Okay, or if you're doing single sides, you can switch sides. All right, we move in another 2, 1, and let's go. All right, switch it out and keep walking. Almost there. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Set it down. Whew. All right. We are done with the hard work. We're going to stretch for just a bit here. Go ahead and grab your strap or whatever you use for a strap. We're going to go ahead and use that also as we make our way down to the mat. Let's start though standing at the back edge of the mat. Reach the arms up and overhead. Catch your right wrist and step your right foot behind you. Take your side body stretch here. Come back through center. Let's just switch sides. Stretch it out. And let's come back through center, release, big breath in. As you exhale, make sure your feet are hip width apart and find your forward fold right into a rag doll. Bend your knees, grab opposite elbows. Let the crown of your head get real nice and heavy here. You can sway. And release your fingertips to the mat. Bring your palms to shins. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold and walk it out. Find a down dog from here. And in that down dog, I want you to pedal and move. Let your hips move from side to side. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come down to your knees. Find a tabletop. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Find a cow pose. Exhale, round right through your spine. And do that for a few rounds here. Come back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, slide forward, find a high plank. Let's lower the knees to the ground. Lower down into a sphinx from here. Stacking your shoulders over your elbows. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Just draw the front edge of the mat towards you. Breathe. So we're going to stretch the shoulder just a little bit differently than we have before. So I want you to take your right arm and thread it through. Now, my right ear comes to the ground, but where I want you to go, I want you to draw your left knee up into a half frog. And instead of rolling back and open in your chest, I want you to try to square your chest towards the ground. It's not going to come all the way down. And then maybe take that left hand and just reach, extend it past the top of your mat, and then just lay your head down. And then you get this really nice stretch on the outside of your right shoulder. And now take that left arm, keep your knee right where it is, keep your right arm right where it is. Take your left arm and just circle sweep it all the way back. So now you open your chest towards the ceiling. Left knee, keep it rooted on the ground. So that left arm may just kind of float out there for just a moment, just letting that left pec open up. So now my chest is open towards the sky. You get this really deep spinal twist. And unwind, come back through center, find that Sphinx pose in the middle. And then I want you to slide your left arm through, same thing, like you're threading your needle. And let your head down, square out your chest, slide that right knee up into that half frog. Maybe reach your right fingertips over the top of your mat, but really working on opening backside of that left shoulder. Now I want you to circle sweep that right arm, open up, open your chest, keep that right knee down, just let that right arm just kind of float out and open. And then I just want you to roll all the way over to your back. From here, you might have to wiggle your way back onto your mat. Make sure you've got your strap near you. And then hug both knees in. Rock a bit from side to side. Make some circles here. And now send your left leg long. I want you to take that strap around the arch, right where the arch and the ball of your foot meet. Whew, and breathe. Keep your shoulders on the ground. Work your hands up that strap. Keep your right ankle flexed and just draw that right leg towards you. Breathe into it. Now strap moves into your right hand. Let that right leg drop out and open. Draw your left knee in and up. Square out your hips. Inhale, come back through center, and let's just switch that out. We've already twisted. We don't need to do that again. So strap comes to your left foot. Right leg goes long. Flex that left ankle. Just hug that left leg towards you. Breathing into that left hamstring. Breath here. As you exhale, straps in the left hand, just let that left leg open up, draw the right knee in, square out your hips. Come back through center, set that strap on the ground. I want you to bring the soles of your feet together. Reach up around your feet. Press your knees out and open. Press your feet into your hands. You can pull back. Take a breath in. As you exhale, find a happy baby. You can rock if you'd like, or just be still. And then hug your knees in nice and tight. Tight, tight squeeze here. Rock and roll just a few times. Come on up to a seat. And you are done with the work for tonight. All right.